Rocketlab. We got third quarter results from this end-to-end space company. They were very strong, I thought, and guidance was also very good. They're expecting fiscal 2025 revenue to be up 37%. They also saw a gross margin expansion during the year of 800 basis points. Very, very good, right? A lot of efficiencies as the company's getting from growth mode into commercial contracts with larger rockets that's going to be launching here this next year. Speaking of that, Neutron, which is of course the larger rocket that it tends to launch, it got pushed back a little bit. They delayed its inaugural launch to the first quarter of 2026. That could very well go into the second quarter of 2026. Peter Beck is in no rush to do this. He said on the conference call, "We don't want to learn something during Neutron's first flight that we could have learned on the ground instead of in the air. Basically, don't let this rocket blow up. It's worth investing and everything is perfect before they get it out there." The first launch is going to be a test launch. It's an R&D launch, not a commercial payload. They just want to make sure they do everything perfectly. And then they expect 3 commercial launches within 12 months after that. The Space Force NSSL program and then the Department of Defense's Golden Dome are going to be kind of the near-term drivers of growth for Rocketlab. Again, this is not yet a company that's launching a whole lot of commercial rockets into space. It's still mostly tied to these defense initiatives. I am expecting a $500 million new contract from NSSL here in 2026, as well as for their overall backlog to quintuple from $1 billion to $5 billion by the end of next year. Yes, you read that correctly. I'm expecting backlog to quintuple to $5 billion by the end of next year. Even with that aggressive assumption, my revenue assumption for 2025 this year was much higher than what Rocketlab was guiding. Rocketlab's own guidance was 16% what I put into my discounted cash flow. The gross margin actually fell directly in line with what I was expecting. But I still think a fair value of $27 a share is warranted. I know this is where you are going to have some people, raising their fists and shaking them in the air and saying, "Simon, you are one of the biggest optimistic bulls on Rocketlab. You got us into the stock at $4 a share. How can you say that its stock price today is selling at maybe an 80% premium to what it's worth?" I still think it's grossly overvalued. I love the company. I think it's best in class and it's executing well. Just expect a little bit of volatility, at least in my opinion, here in the short term. There's a lot of optimism and a lot of expectations built into the stock price.